I was mesmerized by the pastel polygons of Star Fox 2. While abstract ships swirled in a stop-motion dance in front of me, I kept thinking this was one of the most beautiful games I've played all year. But where I saw art, others who stopped by to check out Star Fox 2 just saw a blur of awkwardly rotating triangles at about 10 frames a second. Setting aside my appreciation for game history and nostalgia, Star Fox 2 is kind of a hot mess. Star Fox 2's primitive 3D is so jarringly bad that Nintendo actually canceled it in 1995 because it didn't look good alongside the groundbreaking 3D of the Nintendo 64. It barely runs on the SNES hardware, or even on its new home in the SNES Classic Edition. But if you can stomach the terrible frame rate, it is playable, enough that I could beat it on hard. Sometimes, it's even enjoyable. The best thing about Star Fox 2 is its insane polygonal ships, creatures, and cutscenes. I'm drawn to its janky yet plucky aesthetic, including a cast of puppet-like animals that bark, ribbit, and squeak over the radio. The second best thing is its real-time strategy-like frame that puts pressure on you at every moment. Even as you're dogfighting above planets, cruising through dreadnoughts and Death Star-like runs, and strafing past bosses, enemy forces spawn on the map and creep closer to your home planet, juggling defensive attacks on smaller enemies with strikes that take out the sources of the enemies on planets and ships makes for enjoyably frantic multitasking. Occasionally, special events like a big dragon boss or invading spiders on a friendly space station pop up to make things chaotic and different each time you play. Hard mode especially shakes things up with additional levels and bosses. A good strategy will only take you so far. To win, you'll need to defeat your enemies in space combat, and that's when things fall apart. It's incredibly difficult to control your ship and aim at the same time with the SNES D-pad, especially with the graphical slowdown. It's even harder to dodge incoming fire. I found myself barrel rolling wildly in space and strafing non-stop on the ground, just mashing the laser button and hoping for the best. But failing in Star Fox 2 isn't so bad. Games are short. I beat normal mode in 45 minutes and hard mode in an hour. These control problems make Star Fox 2 the worst game in the SNES Classic Edition. It probably deserved to get canceled, but it also deserved to see the light of day, and I'm glad I got to play this piece of gaming history. For more, check out our full review of the SNES Classic Edition.